Welcome back to my little channel. This is a response to the people responding in my previous video to me. How did they respond to me? Well, they were saying or asking or stating or whatever that I shouldn't make a video making fun of a woman that is clearly mentally disabled. First off, no, she's not clearly mentally disabled. She's misbehaving though, I can give you that, but that's why I made the video to begin with. Yeah, but she's clearly mentally disabled, you can tell. Yeah, but you can't, because the behavior we are seeing is the same behavior we saw from people like Zarna Yoshi and Anneliese Nielsen, which is something I actually mentioned in the video itself. Is that in itself a problem then? Well, yes, because if we are going to say you can't criticize people for the behavior they're showing because we claim that they're mentally disabled, then basically you're doing two things. One, you're telling the world that these women do not have agency, and two, whatever these women do, they cannot be criticized for it. But there are more women like that. There are a lot more women like that. Because if we look at Bahar Mustafa, she basically in England said, well, there's a problem, white men are the problem. And that's okay because, hey, I mean, she's mentally disabled by saying that? I don't think so. Or how about Melissa Click, a professor no less, stating that she needed some muscle because people asked the wrong questions. Seriously? This is what we think constitute normal behavior? Yeah, but these are weird examples because these women are clearly not mentally disabled. Well, they're showing the same behavior. The entitlement that they exude. The sheer idiocy of them saying, hey, I'm a woman, you need to listen to me. If you do not listen to me, you are wrong. And why do I make this small response now? Because what we're seeing now is basically the same thing. We point out that a girl is misbehaving, but we're wrong. We're demonizing her because she's clearly mentally disabled. I'm sorry, maybe she is mentally disabled, but that does not say that she can behave like this. We cannot accept behavior like this even if done by people who are mentally disabled. So are we allowed to make fun of these people? Well, yes. Is it nice? Well, no, but then again, how is their behavior nice? Do we have to bend backwards to allow certain people the right to confront or even insult people, and we have to accept it because they might be mentally disabled? There are more examples. I mean, remember the woman that was being chased in her car by a Trump supporter? And that Trump supporter had the audacity to chase her in the car. All she did was flip him off. How can he be mad at her? All she did was tell him that he's not allowed to show that he's a Trump supporter. How can we, as a society, take women like that serious? Yeah, but there are obviously also men that behave like that. Well, I'm not sure if that's obvious, because I can't really find them. Because when a man behaves like that, we already jump on him. Hell, we don't even often get to see this because these people are getting arrested and are taken to court. But if you're a woman, you can say what the fuck you want when the fuck you want it. Is this a problem? No, it's not a problem that you're allowed to say it. However, it becomes a problem if we're not allowed to criticize it. That is a big issue. An issue that is scary. I mean, remember how Rose McGinnon, I probably butchered that name, complained about sexuality in society. For fuck's sake, the woman walks around naked, well, mostly naked, half naked, whatever you want to call it, most of the time. And then she starts complaining about it. Remember Remy Ma, who I also made a small video about, basically said, well, women always get paid less than men. We should get paid equal to men. Hell, no, we should get paid more than men. Are we to deny the stupidity these people say because, hey, they're women? No, this is where I put my foot down. I don't care if you feel that women have it bad. I care whether women have it bad or not. Feelings have nothing to do with it. And if a woman misbehaves, then she misbehaves. Yeah, but she's mentally ill. I don't care. If she's mentally ill, she should get help. Don't get me wrong. But that doesn't excuse the misbehavior. And in all fairness, as I've proven, or as I stated, because maybe you didn't feel it was proof, women have been doing this for quite some while now. Talking about Zana Yoshi, talking about Melissa Click, talking about Bahar Mustafa, talking about Anneliese Nielsen. I could go on, the list could go on, it doesn't matter. These women are misbehaving, and we need to point it all out. As the great feminist leader Anita Sarkeesian said, everything is sexist, everything is racist, everything is homophobic, and we need to point it all out. Stuff like that goes both ways. If we need to point it all out when a man does it, we need to point it all out when a woman does it. If men are to be held accountable, women are to be held accountable. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a women hater, I'm not a misogynist, I don't care. You've got great women out there, you've got terrible men out there. But no one is batting an eye when a man does something stupid and other people berate him for it. But as soon as a woman does something stupid, you're not allowed to say anything about that. Because if you do, you're a misogynist. You're unfair because the poor little women can't help themselves. They're mentally disabled. Never mind that in the last video, the one in mainland Poke, the restaurant, one of the victims was a woman too. There were two lesbian women in the bar. You can see them at the end of the video, clearly upset by the woman. But hey, the woman that did it is mentally disabled, so you can't blame her. Stop excusing the misbehavior of certain women. There is never an excuse, and mental disability definitely is not an excuse. It can be a reason, don't get me wrong, but it's not an excuse. Anyway, this is my small rant. I hope you all enjoyed it. Criticism, as always, is more than welcome. It's not true because I say it's true. If you have something to say, if you want to weigh in, please do. As I said earlier, criticism is always welcome. Anyway, like, share, subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I hope to see you all next time.